Sneaking the penis in the map.
Okay. Anyway.
No, that was my penis.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, right, no.
No links, by the way. We are now finally in session once more. Sorry for that. Had to be done. But I won, so victory is mine. Anyway, where we left off, you were slowly sliding down your sword. And you feel it make contact with something. As you look down, you can tell it's touching nothing, but you can definitely feel resistance. As that happens, because now you know something is there, the illusion now vanishes. And you see before you some very fancy looking armor. I'm hearing nothing from him though. Is Mark even there?
I do not believe so. He said he was looking at the news, so he may have screwed off.
I
You said it a
tell
couple
you,
of seconds ago.
It was a
Marcus-
moment ago.
Marcus born with golden hair in his ass.
Okay, why does the bugbear get fancy armor?
Because he opened the
is a
chest.
douchebag.
And he made a saving throw or whatever. I don't know.
He's a douchebag. That's why.
Oh, he's getting
Yeah.
armor because he actually he checked for chest and did a
That's
check
being
to
douchebag.
find it, and then he managed to figure out what's inside it. Any of you can do it, but he's the only one who thought to roll perception.
Yeah, but the thing is, as I said, he's being a douchebag. It's just in his character to search for stuff.
Yeah.
The only reason, I assumed the main reason why he was doing it was because I mentioned to you guys, roll as many checks as you can, which is why Garion keeps trying to check everything I put emphasis on that's magical.
Yeah, that's because he loves magic and he's interested in it. So he wants to find out about magic.
With that in mind, we will fall back to... hold on, yeah, after that, so... He isn't here, Fear's been done. Garion, what are you doing?
I walked into the room full of runes and I wanted to do an arcana check to see what the runes in the room did.
Roll for that, buddy.
18.
Alright, that...
Oh no, wait,
Yes.
I think... No, that's... that's 21, because my new modifier from the books.
Nice.
Yeah. It's
Splendid.
plus 11, not plus 8.
21, that means you actually know what it is. These are runes specifically designed to be resistant to all magic.
Ah, anti-magic field then.
However,
Interesting.
they're not designed to decrease magic, they're designed that if whatever they're
To
written on...
contain it.
Exactly.
Yeah, so this is obviously where they do magical experiments, and if it blows up, it gets contained in the room.
Spot on.
Would explain the cracks in the floor.
I think it's just like a marble surface or granite or something that's highly resistant to explosions.
Magic.
Yeah.
Can my character finally get the invitation towards the High Priestess?
You are going
Alexandria?
to need to speak up.
My character was talking to an old person, asking very politely for invitations towards Alexandria. High Priestess or whatever.
You were, however... Oh wait, hold on. Aim is at that door. You notice that that door is not opening for you. And that man sort of gestures towards you to go to the very far end. He's like, she's at the far end, mate. You can't miss her. And he starts
Clive,
writing back in his book. And yes?
am I right in saying that I remembered the old man he was just speaking to mentioning that High Priestess Dana has an office here?
You weren't there.
You weren't there, but yes.
You were.
This is for my personal notes. My notes.
Yeah, she does have an office here.
Interesting.
Alright.
My notes keep getting bigger and bigger every session.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright,
Yep.
that's splendid. We can refer back to you then.
You're dead.
Yes,
roll.
Yeah, you died.
Yeah, 8 you.
You slid your sword through the chest, and then it started coming out of your ass. No, basically, you slid your sword into the chest, and then you felt it press against something. As you looked inside the chest, you realised it was going against nothing. But you could definitely feel a resistance. What are you going to do now?
Oops, I accidentally pressed something, I think.
Yep, you did.
Okay.
Okay, he's not saying anything, and so I am going back to the other guy.
Yeah, you didn't tell me what happened.
I told you exactly what happened just
Yeah,
then.
he just told you what happened.
Alright, back to River. You walk in to that room, and let me just quickly throw in the token. Splendid. You walk into that room, and you see before you a very young looking, small blonde woman. She appears to be reading, but she's just sort of wiping her hand across a book, and you can see this translucent sort of thing between her and the book. And then she just looks up to you with a smile, and she goes, "Hello there."
Greetings.
You notice she has a blindfold over her eyes.
I'm not that bothered. My character lived most of his life in a monastery in the woods that also had werewolves. So, yeah, this is not something that's gonna freak him out.
Alright.
I point my head out to see if somebody's also outside.
You
Is,
see Aemir there.
Yeah, I grab Aemir and drag him inside.
Sure. My guy.
Move here. Yes, thank you. I hit him with my elbow in the stomach to introduce myself and explain the situation. I wasn't in the room when the mission was given. I left. So I nudged him to, what's the business?
High Priestess, I assume, with a bow.
Just call me Alexandria.
Alexandria, we have come here with a mission, or on a quest from Lord Surge of the town of...
Oh, how's Surge doing?
Fine when we left him. He was worried though, because we bared some news to him of dark magic that he might have spotted here in this... God, what's the name? Cathedral.
Dark magic.
Yes, we came upon it in the town of Tamriel, where we found a chest filled with evil powers, or a chest containing evil powers. The whole city was turned into zombies.
City turned into zombies.
Yes,
Wow,
almost
I
like
would
as if
rather guess the power killed everybody and transformed them into undead.
no, they were enslaved alive and it was turned to zombies.
Oh.
We found a priest who managed to fight it off, barely. He still had to succumb to its power.
As Garion walks closer to the door and he sort of peeks his head through, she seems to focus her face or her head more towards him, and she simply goes, "Hello there," with another smile on her face.
Alright. He'll walk in, wave, and say, "Hello, my name is Garion."
You look very familiar. Do I know you?
I don't believe we've met before.
You remind me of someone.
Who do I remind you of?
Doesn't matter right now. You're not him. How can I help you?
I'm with these two. On the same mission.
On a mission to find dark magic which turns people into undead.
Indeed.
Well, at least that's what we know it does. It could be more, could be less. We don't really know. We haven't seen it in action yet. We only assume that it is power. Its power. Now, Lord Raj, he said he saw a chest of same type in this cathedral. days ago or weeks ago. I can't remember if you said days or weeks.
Are you sure you don't mean Lord Surge?
Surge, did I say something else?
You said Raj.
Oh, sorry. What is Raj? Ah, God. Anyway, this chest was brought to the city of Tamriel by a cloaked, mysterious merchant, whom nature is pretty sinister. Now, Lord Surge said he saw the same merchant at this cathedral several weeks ago with another chest. We suspect that might be some dark magic inside here. We come to warn you.
I see. Well, you've nothing to worry about. Any chests like that, which are given, I have not received yet. And, well, I know I'm alive, and I'm pretty sure my friends are not dead. So, I think you're fine.
I would very much like to verify this with other high mages.
Lord Surge told us that the chest was delivered while you were away, so who might have taken it in if while you weren't here? We'd like to question them as well.
It would be put in storage, and, well, if it was expected to be safe, it would just be delivered to my quarters, and it is not here. So, anyone you can ask,
Is there a small chance that somebody, while making sure it was safe, accidentally opened it?
if it contains the power you say, isn't it possible? Isn't that impossible? Otherwise, we'd be very aware of it.
I don't know magic. As far as I know, I don't want to deal with it.
Very well, I don't know. Check the catacombs, perhaps. I know, well, there's rumour that, ADRIAN tends to... I don't like the thought of him stealing, but it's rumoured that he will take things and inspect them for himself, so it is possible he is down there lurking. He's been found there before with some servant girls.
Are these catacombs the usual type to contain buried people?
They contain the royal family.
Gary
Don't we have
instantly looks
something that
very
burns?
worried.
No, a river almost very unpleased by what he was, and he's gonna quickly cut the other person talking and say, "Can we have anything that burns really hot, makes explosions, or incinerates people on the spot?"
We are mages. What do you think?
Then, do you have any of these items?
Yes.
Great.
If you're asking for
I
them,
motion
you
the
are
idea
not
for-
getting them.
If you have undead in your vaults, it's your business then.
Well, you're here apparently under the command of Surge, or Lord Surge. So, isn't it your decision?
Indeed. I was
We need
wondering,
to
this
investigate.
this Adrian, what else can you tell us about him?
He is very large, and he is very... I don't want to say evil, but he does tend to fall more into the jealous, stealing, envious type of character, greed and lust and all
Would
of
you
that
say
nonsense.
he's someone who's potentially easily corruptible?
Everyone's gonna start laughing and say,
Maybe
"That's
he's a man
good,
of
my
vision.
I have a quick question beforehand though. Your friend, why is she outside? Why did she not simply come in?
I have no idea. As soon as the the wizard mentioned doing a blood infusion with the amulets, she got nervous and refused to do it.
Well, she is a follower of Mendo. I do not know. Maybe that has something to do with it. It's hard to tell sometimes with the religious types.
She simply stands up and begins to leave her office and says, I'm going to go check up on her. And I need to quickly change that image because it's accidentally set in map mode. It does not need to be set in that. So we will quickly transition to Fia. What is it you are doing?
How long has it sort of been?
Based upon your prayer, I would say that it has, been a few minutes probably, because depending how long that prayer went, they went right up there and started speaking to us. So yeah.
Yeah, she'll still sort of move up to one of the horses or her horse, which I'll just pick the white one, and she'll sort of just stroke its mane, pin to it, sort of thing. Yeah, I can put it there.
Get freaky with the horse. All right. Sweet.
Damn you.
Now, Tenon.
I will return to the gay jokes if you keep that up.
My apologies. Tenon, back to you now. I will repeat what I said. You slowly placed your weapon into it, and then you felt it hit something. You looked in and realised it was touching nothing. However, you definitely felt resistance to when you were sliding it in.
Hard.
I'm gonna yank whatever's in there out.
Alright, you put your hand in, and then it suddenly stops, and then you realise you've got your hand on something, and then you take a grip and take it out. As you take it out, it suddenly illuminates back, and then you can see it. It appears to be cloth armour, but very strange weave, and it has what appears to be an enchantment on it.
I search around with my hand in the chest to see if I can figure out if there's anything else in there.
There appears to not be anything else.
Alright.
With that in mind, a weird old man seems to walk up to you. This one is very tall and appears to, even for his age, be quite strong. And he just looks at you and says, "What are you doing there, young man?"
Oh, I'm just taking a look. What are you doing here? Old man?
Oh my god.
Well, I live here, of course.
Oh yes, I remember. You're the guy at the entrance, right?
He is not the guy at the entrance. If you recall, I just said this one is very tall and very strong.
Alright. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Hold on there. You are taking something from that chest.
No, not really.
I've been watching you. You just took it.
Oh yes, it appears to be in my hands. Yeah, I'm having a look at it.
I love this. I love him. He's brilliant.
He's so good.
What do you wish to do with it?
I don't know. For now, I'll just look at it.
Well,
What is it?
can you not tell? It is cloth armor
Yeah, I can see that.
of the Ifrit weave style.
I could not see that. What does that mean?
It means it is very nice cloth armor, and it would
Yes,
appear
I
to
think
have
so
an
as well.
enchantment on it.
Ah, so it does.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
Freak. I mean, what the hell? There.
I was thinking the same.
I'm just looking through all the stuff it can be, and holy crap.
Mhm.
Oh my god, I haven't even looked through it.
Don't. Just keep going.
Just keep going.
Keep going.
So yeah,
So-
he told you, and it appears to have an enhancement on it.
What kind of enhancement is that?
Well, judging from the look of it, it appears to be very battle hardened and battle worn. Looks like the armor of a veteran.
That is very nice. So, is there anything else I can help you with?
My god, you are a genius. Hey.
Well, back to my previous point. What are you doing with it?
Oh, as I mentioned, I was just looking at it.
Well, you've looked
And
at
it's
it
kind
now,
of hard
and you.
looking at it when I need to keep eye contact with you.
Well, you've looked at it now. You know what it is. Would you like to put it back?
Well, I guess I could do that.
And that is the man, by the way. You see.
Hmm. Why is it?
Oh, this guy, yeah. Nice.
So tell me your name, and I'll
I
tell
am
you mine.
Tennant. Your name?
My name is Ben.
Wait, your name is Ben?
My name is Ben.
Hmm. By any chance, it wouldn't happen to be Ben Hendricks?
No, it is not. It is Ben Henderson. My name is. I do not know of this Hendricks you speak of.
My note says Hendricks.
Your notes are wrong.
No, they're not. You said Hendricks.
You did say
Alright,
Hendrix.
we'll let that slide. Miscommunication. Alright. So, I would probably have said, your name wouldn't happen to be Ben Henderson.
Yes, it is. Might I know yours?
Ah, yes. My name is Tennant Vansgar. Ben Hendricks. Wow. To meet you in
Henderson.
person. Helma, of course. Oh. Sorry, I appear to have something in my mouth. Excuse me.
Just
Henderson.
pulls out a tooth. I was like, oh, right.
Yeah, that was a tooth, probably. I must have swallowed it.
I just have the mental image of him stood there, kind of holding the armor, looking at this guy, doing this whole conversation while holding the armor.
Mm.
I'll put it back on the edge of the chest, and I'll reach into my backpack. I'll take it off, and pull out his book, and be like, Ben, I have your first book of this. You never mentioned the name, but I have this book, which is a first edition with your autograph in it.
And I did mention it last night to you. I'll quickly look. It was In the Life of a Warrior.
Alright. I have your book, In the Life of a Warrior.
My book. I have never written a book.
Really? Well, check this out. It appears to be your book, and it's signed by you.
Ooh, fascinating. There's another man by the name of Ben Henderson, and it would appear he was around 200 years ago. How old do you think I am?
Are you Ben Henderson III?
That was,
Oh, he's so stupid.
you can't hate him.
No, it's so good.
I am not. I am Ben Henderson.
That's unfortunate. You know what? I'll tell you what. Since this is the first edition of a guy named the same as you, I will trade you this book for that armor.
I knew that was coming.
Oh, that was logical.
I don't think you deserve that armor.
Why not?
It's very apparent to me you are not worthy of that armor.
Can I have a reason for that? I
Well.
laugh in a bugbear kind of way.
First off, you lie, cheat, and steal. From my first impression,
What?
you
I've never lied, stolen, or cheated.
Or
you are
murdered.
hoping to steal that
Bluff.
right now. You lie about being a human. I noticed your conversation with the wizard at the start of this place, and I'm pretty sure you are probably a cheater as well. Those other personality traits tend to mess together.
You a damn psychologist?
No,
I'm just kidding. No.
I am Ben Henderson.
Yeah.
The third.
You cannot. How can you accuse me of all these things without seeing them in action? I never stole the armor. I am looking at it.
Very well then. Would you like
And
to put it
I
back in the
wasn't
chest
lying.
and leave?
Well, I could do that, but they look so nice, you know, and I have a really hard time accessing on my own.
Well, you are trying to trade me a book, an old book by
Not
someone
just
with the same
a-
name.
It's the book.
You are trying to trade me the book, a very old one with someone that's the same name, for armor that is not rightfully mine or yours. So would you like to put it back and leave?
Definitely put it back. I'll slide it into the chest and close it. My apologies. As I was saying, I was only looking at it, and I wasn't really lying about me being a human. I do see myself as a human, though most people see me as something else.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
If you would like to now leave, maybe when you are feeling a little bit more worthy, you can come back, and perhaps I will not be here for you. I will not be here to stop you from taking the armor.
That seems like a good deal. So, I would like to know who owns it, though, but I guess there's no need for that.
I don't know.
And he doesn't answer. Alright, well, in that case, have a good day.
Alright, you walk back through the bookshelf, and it's pretty apparent it sort of, illuminates back into what appears to be a solid form.
Alright, well, I stick my head through to his side again. Oh, Ben, by the way, what floor do you live on?
I live at the very bottom.
Ah, that's nice to know. Have a good evening.
And you too.
Thank you.
Okay.
I don't want to.
You walk to that door and it does not open for you. With that in mind, with all that long-ass conversation, we are now back to the bottom. Did you guys follow her out, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Yes, River went after her.
Alright, well,
Yeah,
if
I
you go
did.
back to the first floor, you would see your characters where they originally were, so if you just want to flow them over. The doors swing wide open to you, Thea, and then you see a blind woman walk out. You assume she's blind because of the blindfold, and the fact, the blindfold. So she just sort of wanders out, stands outside for a moment, and then just turns to you. She smiles and goes, "Hello there."
Theo will sort of, move away from the horses as, may I help you? Do you wish to speak to me?
Yes, I have a question, if you do not mind answering. My apologies, I
I
have not
see the others
introduced
following.
myself. My name is Alexandria.
I sort of made that connection when I spotted my comrades.
Mm.
So you are the high priestess or a high priestess of this place?
I am something, yes. I was curious, may you answer my question?
Perhaps.
Why did you not enter with the others? Do you fear this place?
I disagree with your beliefs and your practice. I disagree with your practices, and in those cases, I cannot trust myself to give my blood when hunting undead forage.
And if the undead were inside, trapped somewhere, you would not be able to help because you weren't willing to see and try.
Then perhaps you would learn that you should not bar access so easily and blindly. The undead will still be there when you are gone, and your seals are broken, and they will be cleansed then. Perhaps not by me, but eventually. By those like me.
Yes, I see. At any rate, your friends come here telling me of a chest you're looking for.
We are looking for a chest. Lord Surge mentioned that although we believed at first we assumed that it was delivered to you, but he mentioned it was delivered to one of your men who seemed more corruptible than the others. And I know of the power of this chest, and I assume my friends have mentioned that it has destroyed an entire village.
She turns to Aemir and said, "No, he said it was a city."
Oh, I said wrong, dude.
Tamriel
Give me
does
a
not
break.
have. He is a man of the wilds, perhaps. He is not.
It doesn't matter. People died.
Yes.
Does the amount of people matter so much to you? Whoever asks, saying, does the amount of people that died really matter so much to you?
Yes, for less, for better.
I would reason to think that no person should have died in the first place.
I agree, but it happens, and it's the way of life, and especially with this weird new situation, let's say, or phenomenon.
It is not the way of life if we include magic.
Enough of this. Do you know anything about this black chest?
Yes, sort of. I believe that Adrian has it. And he is probably in the catacombs. And I was curious as to why you were not here, so I wandered out to see you. And then she turns around and says, "But I believe your friend is already investigating it." With that in mind, we transition to Garion. You walk through that door. There's a few steps leading upwards at where you are now, and you see a very chubby man with a nice lucky beard, and he is looking at this chest, and he is trying to open it.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna shout, "Wait, stop, don't open it."
He turns in surprise and is like, "Who the hell are you?"
I've been sent here to destroy that chest. It contains evil magic that will kill you and all the people in this cathedral.
Ha! Evil magic. This guy's no magic presence. We've already checked.
It's hidden by a powerful magic that stops people from being able to detect it.
Please. I am Adrian Longsbottom. I think I would be able to sense the damn magic. Now go away. Yeah, I know. It was heat of the moment. I just thought of it, so shut up. And he turns around and continues to try and open it.
Alright, I'm gonna run over towards him and try and tackle him.
Alright, as you run over, you hear a latch go undone. You would be around
Oh,
here.
God damn it!
And then he throws it around and he's like, "Gotcha!" Flicks it open, throws it wide, and then you see a dark shadow pop out and grab him.
I'm just gonna shout, "You fool! What have you done?"
I like that, because as you say that, fear feels a very powerful, strong magic. Anyone else in religion can feel a very powerful magic. And those doors in the front are still open. You see all those suits of armor draw their weapons and start going through the main doors.
She will, use her claws and scratch. She has sort of growing claws, by the way, and she'll slice her hand and drip some blood into the amulet and says, "We are hunting the dead."
As you say that, Alexandria is looking through the door, and she's like, "It's in the catacombs. If you go straight ahead, it's the door on your left."
Right. I immediately want to try and energy strobe the darkness.
Energy strobe. What on earth is that, my friend?
It's laser lights, mate.
It's basically my ranged basic attack. It has a chance of being 6 types of damage. So there's a 1 in 6 chance of it being radiant and doing damage.
Yes, I remember. Thank you. With that in mind, this will be turn-based style. So I will add you all into it. We'll do it initiative style for you guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, actual initiative.
Okay, so I should roll then.
That is why I said it's initiative, yes.
Sorry, I'm
It's quite alright,
not
mate.
paying attention.
God damn it.
Oh, well, that is something to...
I was too nice to strike him. Otherwise, if I was not a nice character, I would have shot him.
Yeah.
God
would've
damn
probably-
it, with the low initiative!
Why are you so much faster than me, mate? If I was there, he would not have died. He would have died as soon as possible. But of course, he probably would have opened it by the time I got there.
I'll even
Where
add...
did the
So yeah,
where did
everybody
the-
roll for initiative, please.
Clive? Where
Mhm.
did Alexandra go?
Alexandria, I made her disappear. She is essentially just walking through it. I imagined you guys would rush over. She's basically still there, but I didn't see the point in her image staying there, so I
No,
just got rid of her.
Yeah.
River wants to stop her, basically.
Yeah, we're sort of gonna get involved.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and stop her and put her on my horse and try and make my horse go in a different direction here by the fucking regional, nowhere near.
As you try and grab her, she just slaps you in the face and says,
Where
"Fool,
you get from?
don't try and grab me. I know how to defend myself." And she continues just trying to walk into the thingy. With that in mind, Tenon, you still not rolled for initiative.
Yeah, I'm not in there.
It's
You still
still
roll for
all
initiative, you are
turn-based,
still
dude.
working.
Alright.
I
Let's
swear,
go
no one
then.
ever pays attention to me.
I am paying.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not in there, but no need for me to roll. But never mind, I did it. There you go.
Okay, so I go first, right? Or if you haven't
I-
rolled the old dude first.
Descending. Aemir goes first.
So I see Thea cut her hand. What is it, Thea? What's wrong? She
No, she-
You
didn't-
can see she's pouring the
You can
blood
see-
into the
Yeah,
amulet.
Okay.
yeah. She deliberately slices it open. You can see.
So I ask her what's wrong.
Well, she did. As she did that, she said, "We hunt the dead."
Oh, okay, yeah, but
She did say that beforehand. So
hunt
yeah,
the dead?
hunt
Where's the dead?
God, I was 2 seconds too late.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, where's
fool you fool there is undead in here.
There's
I
dead.
believe the chest has been opened.
Oh my
Let's
god,
move.
we have to get to the catacombs.
Plus, you did hear her say it's in the thingy on the left, but yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she sort of didn't quite realize they didn't sense it. It's like move.
3, 4, 5, 6,
And,
7,
so-
8, 9. I run, right? So double run.
Mm-hmm. It's
One,
+2
2,
on
yeah.
your thing when you run,
3,
yeah.
4, 5. It's so hard to see the squares here.
My apologies. I can set it to a different colour if you
8.
need to, but overall
Yeah,
it
thank you,
works for
because
that.
it's
Hold on, let me scroll
7,
down.
8,
Yeah, I'll set
9.
the opacity to be stronger or something. Can
So hard
anyone
to see
else
the-
find it hard to see it?
On the.
See,
Can you see
There
it
it's better,
now?
yeah. Thank you.
There you all are.
see what?
The grid.
Oh,
I've
right.
increased
Yeah.
the opacity, so it should be better. With that in mind, did you do everything?
Oh, yes, I ran.
Lovely. It is now Fear's turn. To
First, Thea is going to turn to Alexandria and is like, "What can your sight do? What can you see?"
I can see the presence of magic. I have learnt to do that instead of seeing correctly. Do you really want to ask this now? I'm pretty sure we have something else in mind to do.
If you have that much grasp of magic, inform everyone. They should know by now, but inform them all.
When
As
you
your
say
head
that, you still see the you know, the what's it called? The suits of armor marching towards the catacomb,
Yeah.
or the catacombs, and she just sort of chuckles and says, "We know what we're doing. We are mages. We set up defenses for things like this. The defenses you disagreed with." And she continues to walk through into the. She does not appear to be afraid at all.
Wow.
Can my character have a reaction as she's leaving? Not Alexandria, but Thea.
Go
Yeah,
right on ahead,
go
buddy.
I really wish we could blow this thing all up and make it crash down.
Wow, that's
Gee,
fucked
what was
up.
that?
How many innocents are in there? Jesus. Have you moved your character, by the way, Fia?
She's trying.
That is her run.
Sorry, it's because I'm on a different point, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's her 2 runs.
Oh, Jesus
She
Christ.
is she's as swift as a panther.
panther. That sounds like you're trying to reference Orphan.
No, it's actually yes. I'm just referencing an animal, a cat animal, because I like cats.
Okay. With that in mind, it is now Garian's turn.
Right. What does Adrian look like? Has anything happened to him?
You see him standing there, completely frozen, as this black shroud has taken hold of his head and is slowly morphing towards the rest of his body. And the shroud is like a hand coming from the chest, which is opened, and it's like grabbed his head, and now it's just seeking all the way around, and what appears to be engulfing his body in black, or in darkness even would be the better term.
Right. In that case, since he's in so much trouble, I want to run over and try and pull him away from the blackness.
Ooh, bad move.
Yeah, I think Tenon could definitely refer to that. That is a definite bad move. As you grab him,
I'm trying to save his life, dude.
I know
Come on.
I know what you're doing.
It's good. It's good. He doesn't know what he's doing.
As you grab it, the shadow appears to start morphing into your hand as well, and now the shadow is coming through your hands.
Right. Can I do anything else? What moves have I used?
You moved and you grabbed him, so I guess that's a minor, if you will.
Alright. As my standard, I just kind of want to try and let out an energy strobe into the darkness. Like, the darkness that's grabbing my arm. Try and force an energy strobe into it.
It's engulfing your arm, so go ahead and just roll for damage.
Alright. That's 18 damage, and the 3 means it's force damage.
Alright, a large fraction of the shadow appears to just
I'm glad it was
like
force.
shrapnel and just sort of fling off your body, and then it dissipates into the air. However, it still appears to be morphing and growing on you. Actually, no, never mind. That was a critical. It can, so do you let go of him when you do that shot?
No, I'm just literally forcing the power out of my arm into the shadow while trying to pull him away from it.
Okay, so yeah, basically you fling all the shadows off you and you're fine. However, because you're still holding on to him, the shadows is still going around the rest of his body, and now they have once again started to secrete into your arms.
Right. I think that was all of my movements.
Alright. It is now Tenon's turn. What are you doing as this all is happening? You can see, you can hear there's a large ruckus, and you see some mages looking very... Well, some of them appear a bit concerned and asking what's going on, and then it's like, there's just some fucking dark power. Don't worry, the suits of armor and the flames will get it. And then they just seem to go back to normal.
Still sitting here meditating.
Ooh,
When that guy leaves.
Next turn. I have a good idea.
Alright, it is now River's
Yeah,
turn.
when is that guy to leave, by the way? I want you to tell me he has left.
He has not left.
Alright.
Clive, I want to if I'm running, do I get 2 extra movement?
You get +2, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it. Freaking need to set these up to loop.
Yeah, you grant combat advantage to enemies when you run, but there's no enemies, so it's okay, I guess. I mean, we don't know if there's enemies, but we don't. How long does that combat advantage last, by the way?
To the
When you
end
run
that
of
round.
your... Yeah, to that round.
To start to your next round.
Yeah,
Well,
beginning of your next turn, pretty much.
Oh god.
Okay, thank you.
I run like hell, basically. I still have my bow. I still have an arrow notched in my bow as I'm running.
Alright, sweet. With that in mind, it is now this weird morphing creature. It has finally engulfed the entirety of his body, and now it's starting to
damn
secrete
it.
through your body because you're holding on to him still.
Yeah.
And you can tell that something is happening. Like, you can't see it, but behind the shadows it would appear that he is growing larger and larger. And this dark shadows appears to start... It's secreting almost completely up both of your arms now.
Alright, I understand.
Fuck.
It is
Shit.
now... What?
I just realized we hit the horses.
Yeah, now they're running. Shit, they're scared. Oh my god. Nah, they're fine. Don't worry.
No, I was like, you can travel a lot faster on a horse.
Oh yeah, just ride it and rush through.
Well, that's smart.
That'd be cool. Well, at any
Down the
rate,
stairs
it is
with a horse.
now. It is now Aemir's turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Alright,
And
if
then-
you wait one moment, if you scroll
Yeah.
up, you will see
yeah.
where you actually are. You are here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll stand here and peek around the corner.
Peek around corner, you see a dark shroud coming from the chest, touching Adrian, and you see it beginning to engulf your friend Garion.
Garion!
I just kind of shout back, I have an idea! It's probably stupid.
I ready my bow. And I can't do anything else, so end my turn.
Fear, if you let me scroll down for a moment. Okay.
What's that guy?
Behind you, around 3 squares, in the doorway, you hear Alexandria go, I think your friend's in trouble, you best get there quickly.
Theo will call back. We have no fire. We need fire.
You will get it.
Can I get the reaction to
Keep
that?
running.
You will
You
get
can
it.
say something, but she'll get running. She'll run.
And yeah, you don't need to ask, can I get a reaction? It's sort of like how Thea just instantly reacted to Alexandria. You don't have to worry too much about asking.
Yeah. While still running, River is gonna say, I did ask for some fire, didn't I?
No
She's
one
gonna
responds.
She's gonna vault over.
I'm not there, so I can't do anything.
No, I meant in reference to Alexandria and Thea.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because in the office while we were talking to
Yeah, I know, I remember
Alexandria,
very
I did ask for explosives, fire, anything that would make people combust.
Anyway, she is going to vault over that pew, by the way.
It's not that difficult. You're trained in athletics, aren't you?
I believe she is. No, she isn't.
Ah. Well then, you are going to have to roll just to make sure.
Yeah.
But-
Athletics or acrobatics?
Isn't it acrobatics or is it athletics?
I thought it was because you're technically climbing over it, aren't you?
Well, she is vaulting over it, so she is running and she's just going to put her hands on it and sort of swing her body over it.
Well,
So I guess it could be either
no.
one that you
Acrobatics appears to be hop down 10 feet and remain standing, escape from restraints, balance, 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 balance.
decide. This
Yeah.
is your body
Sure.
strength, okay?
What would be
5, she
athletics?
fails.
Yeah.
Come on.
5. Yeah, that's a fail. As you do that, you sort of, your foot catches it yourself and you stumble a bit, and now you are here. You didn't fall or anything, you simply stumbled, and you didn't manage to keep your momentum.
Okay, so that sort of ends her movement there, I guess,
Yeah,
for that turn. And then she'll keep running.
sweet.
So, 35. Yeah. She runs up there.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Gary.
And now she'll be, unfurling her spiked chain.
Sweet.
I assume when I look at Adrian, he's still transforming, right?
He appears to be getting larger, yes.
Okay, but he's not moving.
He has not moved, no.
Alright. I'm going to shout back to Aemir, if this doesn't work, pray for me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to press my body up against Adrian, like get him in a hug as much as I can so we're sharing the same space, basically.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to center a whirlwind on myself. And
So
that's
let me
exactly
get
what
this
it
shit
sounds
straight.
like.
You see this black shadow has completely engroached this man, and he's getting
Cool character.
larger and mutated. It has gone from
Yeah.
your arms, and you want to hug him and do this
Yeah.
whirlwind.
Yep. Center a whirlwind on myself and hope the tornado rips the shadows off of both of us.
Interesting.
It's either going to work or it's going to go horribly.
Roll for
Horribly,
endurance. Not endurance. Roll for the damage.
Okay, come on. 10 damage.
Yeah, it does not. It sort of, as it's spinning around you quite ferociously, it appears to be ripping off you, and it gets back down to your elbows. But then once it stops, he appears to have not changed at all, and the shadows, you've essentially just pulled back the shadows from your shoulders to your elbows.
Alright, and that knocks us both prone because of the force of the wind.
What, so you're still hugging him prone, or would it have knocked you guys away from each other?
If it didn't work, then I'll probably have let go.
Okay, splendid. I'm glad you said that. So
So we will be knocked away from each other and not prone.
yeah, I would knock you back here. He did not move, it would seem. The wind was quite ferocious, and you were unable to hold on, and you sort of flung off, and the shadows, they got ripped off to your elbows, and as you're lying there, you look at them, and they appear to dissipate, and sort of like slowly fade from your arms. And as they fade, you could see from your elbow to your hand, your arms are actually very cold. And you can see your veins and stuff, and it's sort of like your hands are a bit slow to move because your hands are freezing right now.
I should have done that in my first turn. I was really hoping to save him.
Garion, are you
Really trying
okay?
hard to save him.
Garion, are you alright?
Just gonna shout back, it didn't work, but I'm fine, I think. I might not be able to use my arms for a while.
Get back here!
Tenon, are you still purely meditating even though all this ruckus is going on?
No, how much time has passed by?
Only a couple of seconds. We're doing turn orders, so...
Yeah, it's only been a few seconds. I would say at the most a minute or two has gone by.
Yeah, from me going out here, sitting down, to them talking with the
To them
man and the
talking
fight
about
starting.
something, to something happening and stuff, yeah.
Alright, I stand up, tall and straight, after having meditated on my life, and I walk back in here.
You see the man is not there anymore.
Alright. And then I think to myself in my head, well, he said that I could come back after it when I was more worthy, and I deem myself more worthy now. And I open the chest and
I
say,
love him.
Oh, God.
You open the chest and instantly you hear a voice behind you saying, "You really think it's that simple?"
is that him again? Oh,
It is him
there you
again.
are. Yes, I deem myself more worthy now. I've meditated on life, and I can hear my friends are in deep need of my trouble, as there is a ruckus going on, and I don't know where they are. I need to find them immediately, and for that task I need to be stronger so that I will not be struck down by evil. I will need this armor.
You're right.
And
you
I'm gonna
do.
put it
it's
on.
a shame you turn back to put it on, but it doesn't appear to be in there. And if you reach in to try and feel it, it still is not in there. And he
Does
says
he have it on him?
he does not. And he purely says that's very noble and worthy indeed. It's a shame you're purely using that as an excuse to try and get it.
But I'm not using it as an excuse. I need to be stronger to protect my friends.
I'm afraid I do not believe you there, Tenon.
Well,
Now,
Ben,
You best
how it
rush off
is.
to them and try and help them out. One of them is quite in danger.
well, if you know all this, why have you not gone there already?
Yeah, they're all dicks. Why are they not doing sod all?
I am just an old man. I can't do anything.
Oh, you will deny me an armor, but
I'm
even
not denying
though
you
you're
an
denying me an
armor.
armor and
I
denying
asked you
to help, you're not.
I
Yeah.
asked you to put it back, and you did.
Yes, I did. Enough of this talk. Time is going. I must help my friends. I will come back for the armor when I have saved everyone.
Very well. Go enjoy
From
yourself,
everything.
Tenon, and good luck in the battle.
In what battle? I say as I run. In what battle?
You hear nothing else. And of
That's
course, the
stupid.
bookshelf once again illuminates and retreats back into what appears to be a physical form.
Ah. So which way were the stairs? This way?
It was the one on the right to go back down.
But you said I heard the large ruckus. Where did I hear it?
You heard it downstairs, and they said, "Oh, there's something in the catacombs. Don't worry." So you would assume it's down below.
You can hear metal as well. Probably.
I guess I can make it to, where was I? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, and then a running or a charging action at the end, something like that. That seems fair.
All right.
Yeah, and since I talked with him, that's a free action, so I'll go ahead and use another move action.
Well, I would consider you getting there a move action.
What?
Because you went in there and then you spoke to him. So that, to me, would have been a move action.
You're right.
Yeah.
In
But no
that
matter.
case-
No biggie. But yes, that is... so that's that. Is that the entirety of your turn? Because I'm looking at something else right now, I'm afraid.
Mhm.
Sweet. It is now River's turn.
I have a question to clarify. Down here is the dungeon, right?
The one on the left is the catacombs, yes.
Yeah, okay, so it's not this one.
No.
Okay. He's gonna run like fucking hell.
Shame no one's apparently trained in athletics, otherwise you could have easily just vaulted over those.
Mhm.
But, of course, Fia is not trained, and so she could not.
Mhm.
Dude, how many
I
should move
trained in
points? That's a
athletics,
lot.
That should be. He should be able to move.
That seems like a double
He
run.
should be
I
able to
guess.
move 14 if he does a double run.
Yeah,
Jesus
it was
Christ.
a double run.
That's impressive. But anyway, if you scroll up, you will see where you actually are.
Oh,
And I spend another action. I spend my action, basically.
Your action point, or your standard
Yeah.
action.
Well, I spend the action point, so I get another turn. I did a double run.
Hmm. Okay.
So basically, I'm gonna do...
You're doing...
One,
yeah, I think he's counting.
4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm. You see your friend Garion lying on the floor. You see a weird morphine black figure. You see Aemir poking his head through the doorway, inspecting.
I'm gonna try and shoot an arrow at the creature.
Roll for it, my friends. Roll for the attack, of course, to make sure you hit it, and roll for the damage
He gets
If-
+2.
if you hit it. And why does he get
Is-
+2?
Isn't he prone?
The
No,
creature
big
is
guy in
not.
front.
Okay, I thought you said both get prone. Then I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, well, he said the big guy didn't get prone.
Okay, sure. Then I get.
Actually, I did the movement. I'm gonna quarry the beast first, or the creature. And I'm gonna do a twin strike.
Wait. Hold on. You moved. You double.
Yes.
Yeah, you moved, and then you spent your standard action to move again. And then you
Yes.
spent an action point to move once more.
Yes.
Then you don't
See.
have anything else.
He has only minor action left.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because what an action point is, it grants you another standard action, and you use that standard action to move.
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem. I'm still gonna quarry that.
Yes, of
fucking
course, yeah,
thing. You
definitely.
useless piece of shit. Basically.
He appears to be quarried. Alright, and now it still appears to be morphing, and it gets very, very large. And then suddenly the chest slams shut. The shadows appear to dissipate into the air, and what is left is a demonic looking creature.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was my fault.
I'm scared.
And so yeah, it was River. Yeah, because River was the last one. So he joins into this round. It is now Aemir's turn. Oh, right. He is also quarried.
Question. What do I need to roll to check if I know something about this of demon types? Is it religion?
Check. You would need to roll for Arcana.
Oh, mine's shitty, but I can try to roll at least. Is that free action? Is that a minor or what?
I will say it is a free because I do not know the specifics, and I don't know if you need to be trained. So if someone, whilst they're not in a turn, could look that up for me, that would be very handsome of them.
I would try to roll an Arcana.
Alright.
18. That's not bad.
You don't know it, I'm afraid. You
Sure.
definitely know he is a demon. That is definitely true. You assume he got morphed into this creature. And all you know is speculation, where it's, you know when people say you're prettier on the inside, or inside you're a monster? This is what you think. Because you don't know any specifics what he actually is. You think this is his inner demon
Demon.
being
Yeah.
let out by the dark power.